Hey, what is up everyone? Virginia the Buckeye Gamer, and I'm back again with my Black Friday haul. I originally wasn't really going to be interested in Black Friday this year, because of the pandemic, and I just wasn't sure like what I wanted and what kind of deals I was going to be looking out for. But I was able to order a lot online and do some curbside pickups, so that culminated into about a dozen games today. So I actually got with a couple of exceptions here, and one's actually not even a Black Friday one, which I'll get to that in a minute. A lot of these games in this pickup today averaged about $10 a piece. Some of them were a little less, some a little bit more, but if you average everything out, it's around $10 per game. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Now, I have a couple special things I'm going to save for last. But first, I do have a few Switch games here that I would like to show off, and none of these games I've played yet that I'm showing off, just because I've got a lot of them today and, didn't have time to try them all out in that short amount of time. So a lot of these are in their shrink wrap, which I'm going to unwrap all of them. So anyway, the first one we have is Sid Meier's Civilization. I think that's 6 or 4. Yeah, that's 6. I forgot how to read my Roman numerals. But I've been really excited to try a Civilization game for a long time, and this was one that I found under $10. So I'm looking forward to playing it and see what it's all about. It looks like there are some little pamphlets in here. Oh, there's a little expansion pack that you can get as well, and it's a software warranty. So nothing too big. Anyway, and then the next Switch game I got was Octopath Traveler. This is actually the European version, as you can tell by the Peggy rating down there. I was actually able to get this through GameStop. But I technically have Octopath Traveler digitally. But there for a while, like the physical copy was hard to come by, and I wanted a physical copy of this. And I was glad I was able to find it again. I know it's the European version, again with the rating system there. But I am really excited to have it, and I'm trying to get this. This was a GameStop buy, by the way. Trying to get that pre-owned sticker off the back. Anyway, here, so it's kind of a mixture between like your 8 and 16-bit genre type of games with some 3D thrown into it. But it's a really fun RPG that kind of branches out into several different stories. I have not beaten it yet. I've gotten through a few of the characters, but I still have quite a ways to go. I cannot wait to finish it. And then this next one here is Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. So this is basically a remake of the Xenoblade Chronicles game that came out on the Wii, which I have never actually played this one. I played a little bit of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I didn't really care for. They have this really weird like auto battle, auto attack system where you basically enter a battle, you do nothing except like maybe press a button, sorry, to do a special move. But you can't really do that all the time. It's like every 15, 30 seconds. Otherwise your character's just there by himself, swinging the sword. Kind of was boring to me, but that's just me. I know a lot of people love that game, but anyway, I'm getting off track. So yeah, the original Xenoblade Chronicles I have never played. So I am looking forward to it. As you all know, I'm an RPG fanatic. So here's what the back of the case looks like. I don't think there's anything, nothing major in there, just a game case. So I can't wait for that. And we got Dragon Quest Builders 2. So another awesome game in the Dragon Quest universe. At least I know it'll be awesome. I played the first Dragon Quest Builders. I have not beaten it yet, but looking forward to it. And there's a download code on here. I'm not really going to show that off. But there's the inside with the cartridge and everything. So get into that. And that looks like actually that's all the Switch games. So next, I did get a few Xbox One games. So we're going to get into that here. The first one I have has actually a really cool slipcover on it. It's Mafia Definitive Edition. This is a remake of the first Mafia game, which I've always wanted to try these games out and just never had a chance. But again, I'm looking forward to it because it seems like something I would really enjoy. So we're just actually going to pull this out. It feels like there's other little bonus things in here, so we're just going to see. Actually, I probably should have just taken all the shrink wrap off before I did this. start of this video, but that's okay. Guess we can turn this into a little unboxing or unwrapping of sorts. I'll clean that up here in a second. All right. Oh, okay. So it looks like you do get a poster, and it looks like some downloadable content. Let's see. Oh, this is just if you get a 2K accounts. There's no code on there. Okay. And then this code is for a Chicago outfit pack. Pretty cool. And then here's the Mafia poster. I'm not going to try to unfold it, but if you look it up, I'm sure you'll be able to see it because I always have a hard time refolding posters. So I'm just going to slide that back on in. All right. Then put the slipcover back on. Okay. And then the next one I have here is the Minecraft Dungeons Hero Edition. Basically just a dungeon crawler set in the Minecraft universe. Never been the biggest fan of like the main Minecraft game, but I have played Minecraft Story Mode, which I did enjoy. I know not everybody liked it, but it was a fun, casual experience when you just wanted to sit back and relax. Nothing too demanding. So we're just going to see what all's included. Then I get the shrink wrap off. You think as many games as I've taken out of shrink wrap, I'd be a master at this by now, but apparently not. Another little pet peeve I have here is why Xbox always puts these stickers there when you got it in the shrink wrap. I have no idea. Tamper-proof, I suppose. Hard to say. All right. So let's see what's in here. So it does include the Hero Pass, so it must be like a downloadable content. Yep, so that's basically all it is. It's the Hero Pass, so some extra content. And then the disc, of course. All right, so there's that. Then the next one we have here is Star Wars Squadrons. Again, not the biggest Star Wars fan, but there are games that I played in the franchise, like Jedi Fallen Order. I actually don't even know what happened to that game, but I do want to eventually get back into playing it. But yeah, I don't know what happened to my physical copy. I lost it when we moved, so I don't know. Maybe when we did have people helping us, so maybe someone saw it and took it. I have no idea. But anyway, so this is I know there is like like spaceship stuff like that. I don't know. I guess you could call it like a shooter type thing. I guess maybe. I'm not quite sure. If anyone knows a proper genre, just let me know. Let's see. There's probably nothing too amazing in here. Just a little guide for controls. So there you go. And then this last one, I know absolutely nothing about this franchise. This was like a $5 game, but I did hear it's pretty good. This is Remnant from the Ashes. So it says back here, this is a third-person survival action shooter set in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by monstrous creatures. Kind of reminds me of The Last of Us by that description. As one of the last remnants of humanity, you set out alone or alongside up to 2 other players to face down deadly enemies and retake what was lost. With over 100 varieties of enemies, 20 epic bosses, and endless possible combat scenarios, it's going to take everything you've got to make it out alive. Oh boy. I guess I'm in for it for this one, so let's just see if there's anything special in here. Doesn't feel like there is. That's actually my last Xbox One game in this haul. Let's get all this shrink wrap off here. Oh, for goodness sake. There we go. Okay, so again, we got to get the Xbox sticker off the side. Nope, nothing much in here, just the disc. Kind of figured that. All right, and then my next two games are PS4 games, and these are actually in the same franchise. So we have Nioh and Nioh 2. Now, I am not much into, I'm really not into the Dark Souls franchise, and I know those games can be wicked difficult, which I hear Nioh kind of falls within that difficulty category. But I have watched gameplay of it, and I think this one I'm willing to make an exception as far as the difficulty. I will figure it out because it just looks like something I would really want to play. Now, this is actually my first PlayStation Hits case, and as you can tell by the difference, it has the red PlayStation, so it's kind of like the greatest hits and then a red case. So I don't know if I'm going to replace that or not. I might, but it's hard to say. So I don't like there's much in here. Nope, just again, the disc. And then we got Nioh 2, so just the sequel. Obviously, I'm going to play the first Nioh first. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully, I'm not disappointed. Worst case scenario, if I am, I'll trade it off somewhere and get something I want. But we'll see. We shall see. I feel like there's something extra in here. No, but the disc ain't in place. So, I have a little DLC voucher. And then the disc, of course. All right, and then these last two things here, I'm actually going to do a separate video unboxing these. So this first thing I have here, this was technically not a Black Friday buy, but I didn't want to wait until I did a regular games pickup video to showcase this. So this is the PlayStation 4 version of Sackboy: A Big Adventure. I always say Sackboy's Adventure, but Sackboy: A Big Adventure. Now, to my knowledge, I know this also was a Day 1 release for the PlayStation 5. To my knowledge, though, the PS4 version is the only one that got this collector's edition. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm thinking that's what it is. So you get this little Sackboy plushie there. Now, those of you who haven't played Little Big Planet, particularly 1 and 2, now 3 I was a little disappointed in, but if you haven't played the Little Big Planet franchise, that's where Sackboy came from. Was one of my favorite series on the PS3. And again, I loved Little Big Planet 3 initially, but it just didn't hold me like Little Big Planet 1 and 2 did. I've actually been thinking about going back and replaying them. But there's a big emphasis on creating your own levels. You can share them online. It kind of like what Mario Maker did for Nintendo. So that kind of was what it reminds me of. But it's a nice set. Looks like a decent platformer. From what I read, it's about 8 to 10 hours long, so not incredibly lengthy. But again, I'm going to do a separate unboxing video for that. And then this one, I was actually really excited to find. This is the Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers. Now, this is actually a kind of a limited edition thing that Nintendo has put out for Mario's 35th anniversary, which I hear they're going to discontinue it March of next year. I can't remember. I think it's March 31st next year is when they're going to discontinue this. So I was so glad to be able to snag it. I never had like an official Game & Watch handheld before. I would like to have one just for my collection. But basically, you can play a few games on here, and there's also a clock. So you get the original Super Mario Brothers, and then you get Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels, which was Super Mario Brothers 2 in Japan, which we didn't get until Super Mario All-Stars Collection came out on the Super Nintendo. But it's wicked hard. Like, I tried playing it, and I couldn't get past, World 2. It was bad. It was bad, and you're talking to somebody who's beat the original Super Mario Brothers quite a few times. But yeah, I'll probably do an unboxing for both of these in the same video. So keep an eye out over the next day or two for that. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this haul. I know I had a lot of fun picking them up today. Again, I did a lot of curbside pickups, different things because of the pandemic. I'm hopeful that, things will turn around here fairly soon. But we'll see what happens. Getting off track a little bit again, guys, sorry. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, again, leave a like and comment down below if you'd like. Subscribe if you wish, and I will catch you guys later. Have an awesome day, and hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. If you're able to celebrate with your family, or maybe you spent the day gaming with friends and family. you know, if you couldn't be together. But anyway, you guys have a great day. Keep on gaming. Peace.